So a weird week 7 has passed, and I am glad to move from it. Lots of teams were upset by losing record teams. Teams such as Nutritional Beast, Ice Cold Brewskis, and Ilian J-Wolves went down this week with a loss. Even if Ice Cold Brewskis came back with enough points to win because the Patriots are that good of a defense, Ice Cold Brewskis still would have lost because his roster was not legal. Just in case you don't know what a legal roster is, you have to have a player in your starting roster. That means if there's someone on a bye and he's on your starting roster, that still counts. Problem is, if you have nobody in your roster, meaning there's a blank space in your starting lineup, that means it's illegal. So no matter what, if you win with points, you're still going to lose because your roster spot is empty, and it makes it illegal. So once again, it's okay to have a bye player in your roster spot with a starting lineup, but you cannot have an empty spot. Moving on to injuries. There was a lot of them this week. So make sure you're hitting the waivers that already passed actually as of this taping. But here's a tip on how to get a trade done. First, you want to check a team that has a weak area where you have extra. Try to trade that player and maybe fill in with someone that's weaker that's on your team. It's simple, that's it. So find a player that you have extra. You have an extra wide receiver like Devontae Adams. If you can't pick up anybody on the waivers, make sure you start making trades. The playoffs are still a little ways away, but make sure you're setting up for the playoffs. I would highly recommend, if you are on that bubble of making the playoffs, make some moves, see what you can do, see what you can get. All right, so I don't have much this week, but I am making a special episode about trades, part 2, where I talk about some of the techniques you can use to make your team better. As always, if your team sucks, it's only your fault.